It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's not hard to say how I feel. It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's kinda easy now 'cause it's real. Hey. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. 4 or 1,000. There's no adding up the number. So many feelings. Gonna let it out, not under. Keep me guessing, keep me guessing. Keep me guessing, keep me guessing. It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's not hard to say how I feel. Ooh la la, ooh la la. It's kinda easy now 'cause it's real. It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It ain't hard to say how I feel. It's like ooh la la, ooh la la. It's kinda easy now 'cause it's real. Gonna say how I feel, 'cause I know that it's something real. Gonna say how I feel, 'cause I know that it's something real. Hey, hey. Gonna say how I feel, 'cause I know that it's something real.
And hi, you guys. How is everybody? It's good to see you all here. The bunnies wanted to just stay in the air for Friday. Except in the future, where Tam is, it's tomorrow. It's Saturday. That's kind of cool. That's awesome. I hope everybody's doing well. I've been watching, I watched Mousie's Boys for a bit, and then I switched over to Artist Haven, then I watched Brian, Upper Valley Artistry, then I just have been watching Nate and came down here. Bob made dinner, been going away, got my, worked on today's, and then I got tomorrow's all set up for tomorrow, so, yay, Saturday, and it's the weekend, coming up on the weekend, although, kind of when you're retired like I am, I don't know. Sometimes I look forward to the weekend hoping that my daughter needs a babysitter or I can just nab the kids. That would be fun. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. Let's just check in. I saw that Tamara's here. Yay. And Gloria. Hi. And Angie. And I think I saw Deirdre's here. Yes. And Donna's here. Did I see Gail or not? Maybe I was messaging back. Jack is here. Hi, Jack. Nice to have you here. Thank you. Oh, that's okay. He's taking a resin class in his town. Oh, cool. That's nice. He can come teach resin. Yeah, Brian's is beautiful. Nate's was really pretty too. It was very awesome. Jack, have you been? I have been stuck here in front doing other things all day today, trying to straighten them, so I haven't really gotten to see. I watched Angie's last night, but she was all sure it wasn't any good, and it was great. Angie, it was awesome. Yes, and you helped to inspire my opening today about never give up and just keep going. Lurking mode, gonna listen and relax. Good job. Sarah Taylor is amazing. I am really tempted to drive by her town where she is on our way to Yellowstone when we go. I could go to there. I go right through that area where she lives. And yeah, I love watching Sarah Taylor's work, and Bob just is fascinating. It's always fascinating how she manipulates. I mean, how the different kind of things she has and how she puts them together and all the different. And then her finishing touches always, it's just fan. Oh, I did not see that you just emailed me. Hang on, you guys. Give me half a second here if I could find. Okay, I had my eye test yesterday. There it is. There it is. Okay, let me do something quick and crazy here. I'm going to, okay. Since you guys watch me do this, learning how to do this, and I'm doing this with eCam, and that's always been part of my thing, to teach people, and for anybody who's interested and wants to learn how to do this or thinks that they could use it, I'm going to show you what I do to do this now. Okay, I think I am. Control Alt. Did I just go into live demo mode? Okay, I have no idea. Can you guys see my desktop now? I think you can. Okay. All right, I'm going to add a scene. Might show up there blank. But to draw with this pen, okay, it's not that one. Back. Nope. Okay, so you don't see that. That's cool. Maybe this. There we go. There we go. Got it. All right. So you guys are not seeing that. That's cool. Are you seeing Tamra's picture I just brought in? Tell me if you see her Buford hanging by a tree. So pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to do my little overlay, add a text overlay, and it's going to say, nope. Great. No, it's Tamra at, and then I went to purple for the rest of them. Oops. Tamra. Oh well, it'll work. At Tam's Art. Tam's Art, right? I think that's right. Okay, and then I'm going to have it fly in from the top. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to bring it down here, make it a little smaller so it goes underneath her picture. And then oh, fiddle-dee-dee. What did I just do? You guys are laughing. I hope you're laughing at me. This is Tamra. Okay. And I'm going to put it in the upcoming show. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it in this one. I'm going to move it right into the automatic group. There we go. Oh, okay. Back to me. Tamra just said she sent her stuff just now, so I don't know if you guys saw that or if I'm in. I thought I hit demo mode, but I'm not. I have no idea. We'll see. You might be seeing, tell me if you're seeing my whole desktop, like you're seeing a whole bunch of windows, or are you just seeing the regular me? Will somebody tell me that? Please. Because I thought I went into live demo mode, but I might have goofed that up. Just me. Thank you, Angie. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Whew. I didn't go completely into live demo mode and then not know how to get out of it. See, I'm a few days behind in my class, and I know a lot of stuff in this, but I've never used the live demo mode. I only know enough to know the keystrokes to get into it, but really not enough to do anything else except a lot of damage. And so with you guys, I figured, what the heck? You on a marble background. Thank you, Gloria. Yeah, that background is actually a photograph of mine that I did some work with. So yes. All right. Okay, Angie, be right back. So you guys send in some really cool things, and I'm excited to show those to you guys. But I'm going to tell you a little bit first, since Angie went to go be right back. I'll come right back to it. I'm going to tell you about the book today, and about the author, which was I found really interesting. Screen share, go there. Okay, this is the author of this book today, James Tobin. And if you look at his bio here of what he's written, you don't think children's author, because he's really well known for his biographies that he's written and his historical nonfiction. He wrote a book called The Man Who He Became, which is a story of Franklin Roosevelt's struggle to overcome polio. He did a book called Ernie Pyle's War, which won a National Book Critics Circle Award in biography. He has some works for children, it says, and other things. And he's been a longtime journalist and teaches writing at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. So it was really interesting to see that he had done this book, and because it just didn't fit with his other type of aspect. And he did this book. He's done 2 books now with this illustrator, and the illustrator is a well-known cartoonist named Dave Coverley, who has a cartoon called Speed Bump. And if you look at this one, it says this top cartoon here, with the spaceship and what looked like 2 toilet paper rolls, and the guy's on the inside. He says, "Don't ask, just get me off this. Just get me out of here." Anyway, it's real interesting about him. He's a native of Plainwell, Michigan, creator of the cartoon panel Speed Bump, which does run internationally. I've seen it in different places, and he gave the highest honor, a prestigious Reuben Award for Outstanding Cartoonist of the Year in 2009. And I just was cracking up because that they did this together. I could see a cartoonist doing this, but not not the other. Here's some of his work. He has Speed Bump, and then the anniversary book. This is about original prints and original art. The day Corky's head exploded, like the dog. This one, reprints. Look at the little kid's butt. Loading. Books where this is one, picture books. How to Care for Your T-Rex, The Very Inappropriate Word, and Sue McDonald Had a Book. Now the one that we're going to be reading tonight is that middle one, The Very Inappropriate Word. I got it, checked it out of the library. I laughed my head. It was good. I figured we needed a good laugh for a book. So that's where we are with that. I'm back. Okay. Very Ansel Adams. Oh, yeah. So we'll go to the book in a bit, but let's see. Should I do the book or your art first? Vote book first or your art first. Tell me. I want to see. Book or art? Book or art? What do you want first? Thanks, Doc. Hi, Mona. Nice. Well, you guys are going to leave it up to me. Book. Okay, Gloria wins. Book first. She's the first one to answer. Okay, we're going to do the book first. Very Inappropriate Word. I was testing some things out too to use my green screen mouse pad as a green screen to see if it would work with this, but it didn't work so well with the book. See, I can do a green screen, make it a green screen and have one of my photos in the back. Whoa, I thought that was cool. And turn it on and off. But yeah, not for the book. It didn't work as well. So The Very Inappropriate Word by Jim Tobin, illustrated by Dave Coverley. This ought to be funny. Now, I love the end paper and the way he's done it. It's taped in like they do, but this is a very creative thing. So think about words that you've been thinking about today or that have fit your day or your evening or something, a word that pops out to you. Hang on to that word because you just might use it at the end of this. Turn my heater off. This book came out in 2013. The Very Inappropriate Word. Fling! I showed this to Bob, and he looked through it and read it, and he says, I know this child very well. This is my husband that has, memorized the Guinness Book of World Record when he was in 8th grade, and also for years ago, for his 30th birthday, I gave him the Oxford English Dictionary. Now, if you know anything about the Oxford English Dictionary, you know that basically it's an encyclopedia for each letter. And the full volumes is huge. So they have a condensed version where they put it into 2 big, giant, thick books. And there are 4 pages for each page of this, and it comes with a magnifying glass. And it's the tiniest little things, and that's what I gave him for a birthday years and years ago, and he was thrilled because English major, Latin and Greek, Catholic upbringing, Catholic school, no Latin, all that kind of stuff. So let me see if I can get that so I'm not. There I am. All right. The Very Inappropriate Word. Michael collected words. Dictionary page. I love it. He found lots of words on signs, pizzeria, and a few on TV, sudsy. He picked up new words at practice, slugger, and downtown, scram, and even in school, where Mrs. Dixon gave the kids one new spelling word every day, spokes. He especially liked little words for big things, vast, and big words for little things, smithereens, and easy words for hard things, brick, and hard words for soft things, elastic. Every night, he took all of his words home and put them in a box under his bed. Smithereens, vast, brick, fling, spoke, pizzeria, squash, scram, elastic, dictionary. One morning on the bus, Michael picked up a word he had never heard before. When everybody was off the bus, Michael's sister said, Michael, that's a very inappropriate word. What does inappropriate mean? Michael asked his friend. Bad, whispered his friend. So Michael hid the word in his pocket. That afternoon, Michael heard the word at the park and on the radio and even in the basement where his mom was trying to fix the toilet. "Dear," said his dad, "don't you think that's an inappropriate word?" Michael could see that there was something kind of bad about it, but there was also something about it that he kind of liked. The next day at recess, he showed the word to his friends. "It's bad," he whispered. Scott tried the word out loud. Sharon tried it louder. Then Michael yelled it at the top of his lungs. "Michael!" the recess supervisor said, "That is a very inappropriate word." By lunchtime, a few other people were saying the word. Then in class, it seemed like everybody was saying it. "Class," said Miss Dixon, "where did that word come from?" "Michael!" "I see," said Mrs. Dixon. "Michael, please see me after school." Finally, the bell rang. "Michael," said Mrs. Dixon. "Michael, Michael, Michael. I need a little help in the library." "I'm running out of spelling words," said Mrs. Dixon. "Could you take up a few new ones?" "I'll try," said Michael. Michael found words underwater, snorkel. Words in the sky, nimbus. Words underground, lava. Words that spy, sleuth. Words that fight, quarrel, quibble. Words that sing, vibrato. Words for doing crazy things, shenanigans. Sick words, pox. Trick words, presto. Loud words, dynamite. Slick words, slimy. Words for nasty, putrid. Words for fast, dragster. Words, old words that new words surpassed. Egghead, nerd. Words that crackle in your head, kindling. Words that won't get out of bed, slacker. Words that are solid, hunk. Words that are square, cube. Words that you have to handle with care, flimsy, flimsy, flimsy. Words stuck together, eyeball. Words to cut in half, sawhorse. Words to make a baby laugh, chortle. Words that stink, stench. Words that soar, aerodynamic. Words that you can't get out the door, refrigerator. Michael dug up new words for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Then Mrs. Dixon said, "Thank you, Michael. That's enough for today." "Okay, Mrs. D," said Michael, "but if it's all right if I take a couple of these words home with me?" "Sure," said Mrs. D. Helium. Michael had so many new words that he lost track of the very inappropriate word. So, of course, somebody else picked it up. Hubbub. Extraterrestrial, flabbergast, sprocket, nefarious, dreidel, gargoyle, bombast, speckled, curly-Q, voodoo, alfalfa, ditto, ditto, beatnik, jaunt. Now, her method of dealing with a child that says an inappropriate word was far better than my teacher, who made me copy a page of the dictionary. A whole page, not even the beginning front page. Yes, I had to copy the whole page of the dictionary. I think I was in 2nd or 3rd grade. Yeah, what fun. For the SLP's room at school. Yes, wouldn't that be great? Oh, them's is good words. Yes. So if you thought of a word or a word came to mind while you were listening to that, maybe about a word you've thought of today. I've been doing this again today, you guys. A word that if you wrote the word out, what could you draw to go with it? And how could you embellish that word? Like, woo, somebody put in a good word in the, let's see. I've been saggy today at times. And you could have, so I did it saggy down a hill. You could do something around it, something that's saggy other than my chin. Oh my gosh. All right. Saggy. If you did the word bright, you could do, let's see, we could do stars around it. And we could do like the star things. So think of something that you could do. Think of a word or something like that, and maybe do a little bit of lettering or playing around with it, and how you could embellish it. And then I would need something to go with it. So, I could just do something like that. Even. But I found that reading this and doing this kind of stuff kind of helped me because I was in kind of a slump today. But I don't think I was quite that bad as that saggy, which who knows what saggy could be. It's kind of, my hair is kind of saggy. Needed a haircut badly, and I can't get in for another week, so you guys are going to have to put up with it. Oh my goodness. So that's my saggy and the book. Anybody else got anything that this is good words. I want to copy that. Yeah, I think this is a great book. There's some other books out there. I mean, haven't you ever, kids, the stuff they say, oh my gosh, the words they hear and then they don't know, or until they learn to speak, and they'll, instead of saying truck, you've all heard the story about the little kid who said, see my truck, meant to say it in the middle of the church. That happened at our church. Yep, he stood up on the pew. I have a new, truck. Now, that's not quite what he said. Couldn't say ters very well, so he had something else to say. I'm glad you liked it. My mind is blank. I'm a bit of a book nerd. I love reading the dictionary and looking at maps when I was younger. See, maps were my deal too. I had that same teacher that had me write a page. So, okay, let me go back to this here. I'll go back to explain this. Another story for Nate here. Here, where am I? Okay, so I never even heard my father swear until I was practically 8 or 9, 10 years old, something. I never even heard him say damn, ever. And because I remember distinctly running into the house and freaking out when I heard him say it, knowing that it had been a bad word, and saying, Mom, something's really wrong. Daddy just said the D word, you know, and she had to bite her lip and not laugh too hard. But I knew the D word, damn, because I had said it in second grade and proceeded to get my mouth washed out with soap, seriously, and had to write the dictionary page for that teacher. Yeah, didn't. Richard Widener told me to say it. That's how traumatic it is. I even know who got me to say it, which is pretty funny because his older sister is my oldest sister's best friend since kindergarten. Too funny. But so that goes way back then. And then there was the geography thing. That same teacher, though, for geography, and to help us learn column addition, like how to add numbers one after the, in your head, she got maps for us all and of the state of Washington. And she would have us go from, so find our town here in Little Cowiche, where we lived outside of Yakima, and make your way to Ephrata, you know, or make your way into Yakima. How many miles is it, you know, how many, and so we'd figure out that, and then to get to the next town, and because it would have the little mileage mark of how much it was in between those dots. And that's how I learned to add numbers in my head. But it also made it so that I loved to read maps and stuff like that. When my parents would, when we would go on, I remember we went to California. I was 6, and we went to go for Christmas to San Diego, driving in a station wagon with 4 little girls, ages 6, well, not all little, 6 to 16, 4 girls, and my mom and my dad, in a station wagon. Yeah, Gene Shepherd play all over again. And had the Christmas gifts hidden in everything. So Mom kept, the way she kept me busy was she gave me the map and had us follow along where we were going. And that's what I did. Drove my sisters crazy, but that's okay. That's what I'm for. That's what I'm for. That sketchbook with the rings. Oh, my sketchbook with the rings? It is, oh, by the way, you guys, Michael's is having a killer deal on sketchbooks right now. Buy one, get one 50% off, I think it is. This is the Artist Loft sketchbook. It is 60 sheets, perforated pages. So not only are the pages oh gosh, you can't see that. Let me. Here. Go to this one. Here you go. Okay. So not only are the pages ringed like this, but they're also perforated so that you can tear them out easily right there. It's one of my favorite kinds. I was trying lettering too earlier today, which is you're supposed to do a thin stroke up and a thick stroke down, which I haven't quite gotten it down. And I was doing thin. Anyway, I was playing. But this is a really nice one. It's Artist Loft by Artist Loft. 75-pound paper. I can do most stuff on it. I can't, I mean, things will go through if I paint on it, but, or use heavy marker. They'll go through eventually, but it's good for that kind of practicing, and you're right. And it's a hard one, which is nice. Tinsel. Oh, that would be good. We could draw tinsel. How would you draw tinsel? Do I have a silver? Tinsel. I like that word. Where'd she go? Where's my tinsel? So tinsel. Tinsel. Or you could make a tree. Make a tree real quick. Can you guys see? Oh, tree. And then do tinsel all over the tree. Good word, Tamara. Nice word. I like that. When I was small, I learning to read being in the care with mom and stuck behind a truck. In the car, there was a word on the back of the truck. It sounded, yes. That's funny, Gloria. Love dictionaries. Someone wrote the F word on the side of the school with spray paint that night in the car when mom and dad. I asked, what does. That's got to be one of my favorite scenes in The Christmas Story by Gene Shepherd. You know, of course, that's why I said a Gene Shepherd play, because he's also got another play that he did, and it's The Family Vacation, and oh my gosh, they go on up to this cabin, and the way they've got the car parked, it was done years ago. It's hilarious. But in that one in Christmas Vacation, or in that The Christmas Story, when he's changing the tires, and yeah, his dad could let out a string of swear words that still hangs in a cloud over Lake Michigan. I think that was the line, something like that. But that was always one of my favorite. So flustered she couldn't get anything out. 2-pack of Sam. Yay! Oh, you got a 2-pack at Sam's Club that are about the same weight and quality? Good. Yeah, Sam's Club has some good deals, but they're so far away from me right now. Michael's just. I saw that deal the other day. I was going to get in. Get some shorts. Can't see it. Thank you. Yes, there you go. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh, so much fun. That would be fun to use your. These are my Arteza brush pens, and I like to use them for a lot of different things, and they're pretty easy. I keep them in a basket in one of my mini Longaberger baskets that lives around here. The other thing I dug out today that I want to try, and I checked a book out of the library, I'm going to try to do something, is I have some oil pastels. And I did one thing in this one today. Oh, that was what it was. Well, this is a perfect thing because it had to do with the Buford thing. And yes, I've been doing a fair amount of neurographic. And there's the cow that Layla and I did. There's my Cat in the Hats. And that. So for the Buford guy, that's what I did. And then with these oil pastels, I wanted to make some of the rocks. So I took the brown and the yellow ochre, this kind of color, and the peach and some black, and did that. And then I took the white on top of it, and I just smudged them back and forth across it like this. And it really kind of made a cool effect with those rocks. This is obviously going to be messy. So I thought that was kind of fun to do. And I probably now have, oh, yeah. Can't take Gretchen out. She'll have smudges on her face. So I checked a book out in Libby on the library on oil pastels, or on pastels in general, just because I want to learn a little bit about them and see how much of a mess I can make and to satisfy my ricochet rabbit brain. So that's my Buford that I went on with and did, and I added a couple little other ones over there on another hill that he's looking at. So that's there. Now it's time, I think, to take a look at yours. Let's see. What movie? Oh, your friend has never seen that movie. So if you ever get a chance to see any of the other Gene Shepherd plays, you find him. He did one called The 4th of July, and he did another one that was Family Vacation, and I think it was Dorothy Lyman played the mother, and they can't go until she finds her dog, and they've lost. They got, and the dog's name is Fizzgig, and she runs up and down the street yelling Fizzgig. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. He sewed a tapestry of obscenities that is still a cloud over it. Yes, Angie. Yay! That when the dad was working on the furnace, and so the little boy, when he drops all when the lug nuts go flying and he says the wrong words. Yeah, that's where it gets so funny. Yes, a spoon is goo as well. A spoon is goo as well? Oh, a spoon is good as well. All right. Okay, you guys. Now we have your work. And I'm going to, I put it into an automatic group. This is another new thing I learned with eCam. So if any of you guys ever decide you want to try something like this, I have an affiliate link too. There's a 14-day free trial, but you can ask me anything about it. You can message me, say anything if it's something that you think, yeah, you know, you've watched my progress on it because I've been doing this learning bit by bit. So this is something new. I learned how to put you guys all together in a group and put all the images that you sent me on each on a different scene. And then I put them on it so that they're like 12 seconds each. But I don't know how to stop it. So we'll just go for it and then we'll see what happens. It's supposed to start. Come on, get going. Go. There we go. So there's Tamara's. I love that. I love that in that. And then there's Nathan's. Nathan had an extra picture of something he was drawing with an extra large drawing. Or something like a Lilliputian drinking extra large or something. And then there's Joanne's. And Helen's. And Deirdre's. I love the look on Buford's face. And look at even Dr. Seuss. So cool. Might be, oh, yep, that's all that were sent to me. Go back to here. There we go. Hey. Your comment was too long. Oh, funny. All right. Yeah, aren't those nice? They are really, really cool. I think everybody did a great job on them. And if you sent me yours today, I did them this afternoon. I had them done by like 3 o'clock, and Tamara's got in there because she sent me a message real quick on this, and I was able to show you as I pulled them in. If I missed yours in my gathering of things, I'll look through my emails and bring them in again. But what am I looking for right now? Where did he go? There he is. So back to, what else did I? Back to one more little bit from, look, the literate seagull. My mom's, my mom's bookmark. I was telling you about, I read from The Little Prince and didn't get a chance to really show you the pictures when I read from them the other day, and where it said that the scientist, the astronomer that had discovered the asteroid wasn't taken seriously when he was dressed in his own cultural outfit, but then later years came back and he was taken seriously. So we left off over there. And that he said that they are like that. One must not hold it against them. Children should always show great forbearance toward grown-up people. But certainly for us who understand life, figures are a matter of indifference. I should have liked to begin this story in the fashion of fairy tales. I should have liked to say, once upon a time there was a little prince who lived on a planet that was scarcely any bigger than himself, and who had need of a sheep. For I do not want anyone to read my book carelessly. I have suffered too much grief in setting down these memories. Why is this thing twisting? Hang on. Allen wrench. See, I keep an Allen wrench by my desk. It's not. There we go. You always keep an Allen wrench by your desk, don't you? Attached with a sticky note, a sticky tape, or museum tape. I have suffered too much grief in setting down these memories. 6 years have already passed since my friend went away from me with his sheep. If I try to describe him here, it is to make sure that I shall not forget him. To forget a friend is sad. Not everyone has had a friend, and if I forget him, I may become like the grown-ups who are no longer interested in anything but figures. It is for that purpose again that I have bought a box of paints and some pencils. It is hard to take up drawing again at my age, when I have never made any pictures except those of a boa constrictor from the outside and the boa constrictor from the inside, since I was 6. I shall certainly try to make my portraits as true to life as possible, but I am not at all sure of any success. One drawing goes along all right, and another has no resemblance to its subject. I make some errors, too, in that little prince's height. In one place he is too tall, and in another too short, and I feel some doubts about the color of his costume. So I fumble along as best I can, now good, now bad, and I hope generally fair to middling. In certain most important details I shall make mistakes also, but that is something that will not be my fault. My friend never explained anything to me. He thought perhaps that I was like himself, but I, alas, do not know how to see sheep through the walls of boxes. Perhaps I am a little like the grown-ups. I have had to grow old. Yeah. The Little Prince. Where did Mom's? I hid my Mom's. There we go. So, we all make mistakes. It happens. Little Prince. We've been recording The Little Prince. Yeah. Oh my goodness. There's another 3 in the email? Oh my goodness. Hang on. What? Okay. Okay. All right. So this is what we do right here. I go back to here. I open this. I go to Tamara's right here. Where did she go? Tamara, she's right there. Okay, I've got hers, right? Okay, now I'm going to do something. Watch this, you guys. And I'm going to move that there. And then she's got another one right here. Boom. I made it too big, but I'll bring it in. Look at that. See how magic I can be? I didn't see those other ones, Tamara. Thank you for... Oh, a heffalump. Or maybe... Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Okay. We got to rearrange here. We got to go rearrange. And we got to go over here. And this guy's going to have to be a little smaller. I can only get so much on. Look at that. An elephant with a camel trunk. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Tamara, for saying that there was another two more in the email. I didn't see those other ones. Well, you know, this is crazy because when you use a Mac, everything is drag and drop, and that's what Ecamm can only go on a Macintosh, on a Mac camera, computer. Or yeah, and but literally, all I had to do was open her email and drag and drop it in there. But you saw that they came in like really big like that. I have my mouse set in preferences to be able to do scroll adjustments. Then what I can do is I can lock it. Once I get it to the size, I can lock it so that I don't do that craziness anymore. And I can make that a little bit bigger so you can see part of it more. And I can lock it. Then it's okay. It's very cool. Tamara, what did you did them on black paper with white colored pencil, perhaps, maybe? I'm not sure. And then the only thing I need to do for hers that I need to make it like everybody else's is I get up here and I'm going to go, where is that? I want, oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Tamara's. Oh, well, I can't do it. I was going to try to put that cloud thing around it, but that is buried someplace. I can't remember quite where it's buried. Yes, you did. I like the elephant with the camel nose. Very cool. And what's around his neck? Let's unlock him and look at him bigger. Let's embiggen him. Oh, is that your signature? I love that. That's so cool. Yes, it is. There's your signature there. And I blocked it. He's hiding underneath there. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Wow. Yes. So I'm very amazing. You guys are amazing. These are just so cool. Gold ink? You used gold ink? Wow. Okay, how come they... Okay, the Cat in the Hat in the email does look gold. And a little more than... Oh, wow. That's way cool. Let's see if I can do a little more magic and make it look a little more like gold ink. Because it could be that... Could be the temperature. Maybe if I change the temperature. No, not working. Oh, the green screen. Put it on a green screen. Does it look more like it? Nope, no green screen. Oh well. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, answer sorted. Yes, but the gold did not show. It doesn't show. I don't think it came through in the pictures in the email very well. One of the things when you one of the things when you are sending stuff in or you take pictures of things, it's kind of tricky because oftentimes you don't want to get shadows in them. But if you change your aspect, like if the plane of your image is like this is the plane of the image, and your camera isn't at an exact flat plane to it, if it's not parallel to it, if it even is tilted a little bit, it skews off the way the light reflects, and it also will mess up the perspective. So that can sometimes happen. So when you're taking pictures of your art that you want to use for different things, try to take it from fairly clear, straight ahead above if you can, in such a, and rather than at an angle, it'll make a difference. I hope. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought but you know me, I love black and white, so I thought they were pretty cool. All right, you guys. The Very Inappropriate Word was there today. I hope you like that book. It's pretty funny. It wasn't as gut-wrenching laughter as Underwear, but it still is pretty good and fun. And if you still need a laugh, you can always go back and listen to Underwear on one of the past shows and listen to us all laughing. Oh my goodness. But as for all of you guys tonight, it is really good to have you here. I needed this tonight. I needed this. It's been a kind of a sluggish in and out, and I took Aldo out for a walk. I got a message from Deirdre. She asked if I'd gone out on my walk by. Thank you, Deirdre, for asking me and asking me if I'd gone on my walk, because it made me realize that I had not. And I was sitting down here doing stuff when it was beautiful sunshine outside, even though it was pretty kind of breezy and nippy. And Aldo was very happy that I took him out for a little bit of a walk around. He'd already gone out once early this morning with Bob, but it was fun and it was gorgeous. Oh, here. One last thing to show you guys. So what I got kind of wrapped up in this afternoon, so that's why I didn't get a chance to look at emails again before I got on, because I got kind of wrapped up in this. And let's see if it'll show up on, yeah, I know. Let's see if I can get it to show. There we go. That was sunset tonight. And we had this bank of clouds. You can kind of see it. There you go. Above, that the sun was above, and then there was that whole bank of clouds, and that's out over Harstein Island on the other side of that bank of clouds. And so I was sitting upstairs just kind of like, and I watched the sun start from above that big cloud bank, and then I waited for it to come all the way through to try to catch some just a picture of it. And so I said, I didn't get to go check my email, but that's okay, because it'll be fine. But it was a pretty nice evening. A little breezy, but pretty cold and nice. But so I think I'll leave you with that image tonight of the glorious sunset and coming through. It's been nice. It's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be nice, but it was still kind of breezy. Okay, didn't show. I'll do that. Maybe late tomorrow. I have to go to my neighbor's tomorrow night. Okay. I think we all need this. It's good therapy. It is to do something different for me than their neurographic art. I've done 2 of them today. Just when I got at some point, I had, I mean, I was going 8 different directions and I wasn't getting anything done. So I just opened my sketchbook and just did the line and kind of put in my head, like they said, put in your head what you want to see or what you want to do, and then doodle randomly to the count of 3 and then do the round off curves and start to do that. And it helped. It helped. I need to actually completed one of those. It probably would have done better, but at least it got me over a couple of hurdles today, to take myself out of going down a rabbit hole that I didn't need and then pinging off to a different one. And yeah, the rabbit warren around here is ridiculous. Oh, yes. Okay, Gloria, I will. It's, let me write. Hang on. And cancel there. Gloria. Boy, the 2 Glorias I know, that I have a friend named Gloria Zaversdes, and now I have Gloria Saloki. Gloria Saloki. I hope I said it? Oh, goodness, I can't spell. Gloria. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm talking, and you guys are. So, before we go, tell me what. Oh, hello. That didn't need to happen. Tell me one thing that you are planning on doing tomorrow just for you. Or you don't have to tell me. Maybe that's a word that you can think of even, but think about that. One thing that you're going to do just for you, whether it's tomorrow or the next day. I'm formulating a Sunday plan because I have some other things to do tomorrow. I have a kind of a Sunday plan. I'll let you know tomorrow if I formulate it all the way, and if that's what's going to happen. But that's what I want you guys to do. Do something for yourself. Do something that brings you joy, even if it's just to take a deep breath and walk outside and watch the sunset or watch the sunrise, whatever. Watch a bird. Laugh at your dog. Who knows what, but enjoy. And until next time, keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. Where is my there? It's everywhere. It's all around. And it's in you. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I kind of have a hard time finding it, but I know it's there. So look in the mirror. That's looking right back at you. And I know that I can always go back and look at all these messages and all the chat here and see that there is just beauty abounding worldwide with you guys. It's pretty amazing. All right, everybody, take care. I will see you next time.
In the heat of the night, we could get lost in all the lights and sounds. Feeling alright, we won't We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous. You want to be famous with me. We could be famous. Come and be famous. We could be famous. You want to be famous with me. We could be famous. Come and be famous. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow.
Drop dead gorgeous.
You got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous. You want to be famous with me. We could be famous. Come and be famous. We could be famous. You want to be famous with me. We could be famous. Come and be famous.
Night, everybody. Take care.